Yo, how's it going, everybody? It's Jack Games here. Today I'm going to be reacting to some disturbing videos caught on Ring doorbell cameras. So this should be interesting. If you could please all like and subscribe, maybe share the video. I would really appreciate it. I am also on TikTok, JackGames898. I do actually play games, but this is a kind of a reaction channel now, I think, for myself. But we'll see how things go. Right, let's get straight into the video.
It's been a long
year
since I've done a Ring cameras video, and as it turns out,
imagine.
still creeps, and a lot of new videos have surfaced. So let's look at some of them.
That's
This
crazy.
first video is a very real and grisly reminder that danger can be following you anywhere at any time, even to your front door. And it can be a lesson, especially for women, to be alert of your surroundings, especially before opening your front door.
Oh my god!
As you just saw, a mother holding her infant daughter unknowingly leads a man to her front door and was mere seconds away from him getting inside.
That is crazy. Like, imagine. That's absolutely crazy. The guy just ran up to the house and, like, tried to get in. Oh my god.
The man approaches the driveway. You can see him pulling up the mask over his face to conceal his identity, clearly with premeditated intentions. As the man walks up the driveway, the daughter takes notice to him as the mother is still completely oblivious to the approaching threat. Luckily, she makes it inside and shuts the door in time. She only realized what had just happened after looking through the terrifying Ring footage.
He was following her,
The
definitely.
woman made a report to the police as soon as she saw the footage, and what the police said was disturbing. There had been a series of reports of a brutal and violent rapist in the area who had been targeting women and children. It's suspected that he and this man were the same person. No sane person leaves their house with a full...
Absolutely insane, man. That is crazy. Like, oh my god. This is why having a dog is good, man. Have a dog. A dog would have been at that front door going mental.
face mask such as this one if they're not knowingly about to commit a serious crime and want to conceal their identity. The woman in the video just may have saved her and her child's life just by the skin of her teeth. If you're not convinced of just how often this kind of thing happens, here's a similar video. A young college-age looking girl is coming home, letting herself into her house. Not even 5 seconds after she enters the home, two large men step on the porch, and the one in front immediately tries to open the door.
Whoa, just casually. Bro looked straight at the Ring doorbell there. Straight at it. What's going on?
Some people think the men looked genuinely confused and...
I will admit, I mean, they do look confused. I mean, I'm not saying either or what's going on here, but it's the way he kind of looked like, whoa, what's going on? And then, like, it's almost like he's like, oh, we're at the wrong house. I don't know.
may have had the wrong house. However, the short window of time between the girl entering the house and the men stepping on the porch would have definitely allowed them to see the girl. You'd think anyone...
That is true. I will agree with that. I suppose, I mean, he's basically almost, like, walked around the corner as soon as she's, walked through the door. So that is true.
One who just tries to open the door to a house surely must know they have the right house, or at the very least, know who lives in the house. It could also be argued that when the man turns to his friend behind him, he's making mention of the camera, and so...
Definitely made mention of the camera there. He like, I was going to say that just now. He glanced down. And the first guy looked at the camera as well.
He pretends to think he has the right house by sticking around and knocking, despite the obvious screams from the girl inside as she notices the men at the door. It seems they only run off after the girl starts screaming, "We're calling the police." So unlike the first video, there's no 100% proof of whether these guys had bad intentions or not. Whether they were trying to...
Right there, like I say, he looks at the camera there, and then his other friend looked at the camera. And then they started acting confused when they were like, we're going to call the police. So, yeah, it's a weird one, this one. It's a weird one, guys. Let me know in the comments.
grab the girl, or if they genuinely had the wrong house is up for debate, as there's no further info on this video. If it is the second one, still, everything about the men's actions was sketchy. In this video, on the other hand, what's going on couldn't be more clear. In the early morning hours on October 16th in Kent, Washington, a couple's seen returning home. The husband is seen unlocking the door, and seconds later, as the man's wife follows behind, she turns her head to a gun-wielding suspect chasing behind her. She acts quickly and runs inside, locking the front door. The suspect then spots the Ring camera and hits it repeatedly with his gun.
Oh my god! There's another one! Who's that behind him?
It's at this time that you can notice a second man there as well. The couple spent their night at a casino, and for this reason, the wife believes the two men followed them home from the casino, hoping to rob them of any of their winnings. Fortunately, they made it inside safely.
That is crazy how close he was to getting in the house there. That is crazy.
Identified by police as 18-year-old Al Hussein Drameh, and he was arrested on October 26th. He faced multiple charges, including burglary in the first degree, and he pleaded not guilty to all of them. With this fourth video, we move to something a little more paranormal. This was caught on a TikToker named Nolan Brock's indoor Ring security camera while he was sleeping on the couch. At 1:39 in the morning, he's awoken to the...
Looks like the Phasmophobia house at the start. That layout, like the kitchen and that, just looks really similar.
Pantry doors opening and some kind of cracks or bangs coming from either inside the pantry or from the doors themselves.
Oh no. Bro!
With the fan running, the thought of it being a draft wasn't out of the question per se. He ignored it and tried to go back.
No, the fan's running, but the door wouldn't open outwards, right? Not outwards. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
Back to sleep. But 4 minutes later at 1:43, this happened.
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm gone.
One of the doors is aggressively yanked shut. And this officially removes any possibility of a draft being...
I swear to God, I'll be leaving immediately. I'll be handing them keys straight back. I'll be like, I'm done. That is crazy right there. The way that slammed, nah. I'm gone.
The cause of the doors moving. It's safe to assume he slept in his bed the rest of the night. This next video also comes from inside of a house instead of the front porch, and this one can play on one of the biggest fears of a lot of people, and that is someone lurking around your house as you sleep.
Yeah.
In Wichita, Kansas, a family's Ring cameras captured some terrifying video footage of a stranger standing directly over sleeping 15-year-old Anaya Robinson at around 2:30 a.m. on a Friday night.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I have not... Whoa! That is... I'm lost for words right now.
This was the footage captured.
That is insane. Bro's just standing there.
Anaya said once she opened her eyes, she felt like she was in a scene from a horror movie, seeing somebody sitting over her, watching her that she didn't know. Anaya rushed to her mother Angel's room, screaming there's somebody in the house.
There's something really off about that.
Jolted awake, Angel made sure her 2-year-old daughter and Anaya were safe in a room before calling the police. Wichita police responded quickly, but the intruder was already gone. It's likely the boy entered the house simply through the front door.
That is insane, guys.
Luckily, the Ring cameras clearly caught his face, and using this footage, the police acted on a tip and were able to arrest a 14-year-old boy whose name was not released. The boy faced aggravated burglary and theft charges.
That's crazy.
In November 2021, a woman reported on Twitter that a creepy-looking man had been standing outside of her apartment almost every night for an entire month. She included a few of the videos caught by her Ring camera, and it shows the man creepily standing there for extended periods of time, facing her.
What is going on? What? I would never go back to this house. What? What is going on?
Door.
Nah, man, this is not cool. Stands there for over 5 minutes.
At certain points, he can be heard speaking. But what he says is impossible to hear. The woman resorted to posting this on Twitter after her complaints to the police apparently fell on deaf ears.
I don't like that. Oh, damn.
It was a few days after her initial post that she posted an update stating that her friends and family confronted the man, which seemingly got him to stop. Additionally, the post going viral prompted her building security to do an additional routine throughout the night. I can't seem to find her Twitter profile anymore, so
That's
there don't
crazy,
appear to be any
guys.
updates on the matter.
That's made me so uneasy.
And in this last video, an El Paso resident's Ring camera catches what appears at first to be a woman in danger seeking help at their front door in the middle of the night. But this may be a much more sinister situation than that.
God, she looks scared. She's scared, bless her.
At first, the woman appears to be in distress, possibly on the run from someone, crying and pleading for help. But things start getting suspicious when she hides anytime a car is approaching.
This is crazy, man. Come on, why is no one opening the door? Come on. Let her in. Bless her heart.
Is she hiding from a specific person chasing after her? Or is she perhaps trying to not be seen from any passerbys?
This is crazy right now. I feel stressed. Like, she doesn't even appear to have her phone or anything on her. You know?
After the neighbor's driveway light turns on, a car's headlights approach from the right, and she's seen casually walking away, presumably to get in that unseen car. Perhaps because her driver was growing paranoid that too much attention was being drawn, so they needed to leave.
She seems to hurry in direction of the car.
Now you could say that's just a far-fetched theory of mine, but a month later, El Paso police arrested a woman who was charged with burglary of habitation. That woman was Krista Nicole Cordeau. The woman in the video looks identical to the woman in this mugshot.
Wait, so this is like a scheme? This is like a scheme to get you to open the door and then you get burgled? What? I thought that was her house. That took a 180. Jesus.
God. The charge this woman faced is defined as the act of entering any building illegally with the plan to do something serious, such as harming the owner, damaging property, or stealing. Suddenly, the prospect that this woman could have been trying to trick an unsuspecting person into opening their door doesn't seem so far-fetched. As always, keep your doors locked and be careful who you open them to.
There we have it, guys. That is absolutely crazy. Some of those, like the two that really stood out. Well, I mean, they all stood out, but the one with the couple after the casino, that one was crazy. The one with the guy sleeping in the thing and the door slams, that's also crazy. And then the other one with that kid just standing over that person while sleeping, insane. So, guys, make sure you keep your windows and doors locked when you are sleeping. Thank you so much for watching. I have a couple more videos coming out soon, so I appreciate all the support. If you guys could hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the alarm bell so you don't miss another video. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.